Hey, Black Carnivores. So today I want to continue the discussion about what I'm going to eat for Thanksgiving and going to my vegetarian father's home. So first off, for actual Thanksgiving, I'm going to be here in New York. So I am still trying to decide what I will have, but I am going to stay on track. I am going to continue on strict carnivore. I am not going to incorporate any sweets or anything like that. I've definitely done all the strategies that I talked to you about, staying on track, doing a looser keto version, or just, having everything. I've done all of those things, and I find it challenging to get back on track, honestly. I am a sugar addict, so having a little bit of sugar is like totally a problem for me. So some people, I think, do fine like having that one meal and they're okay, but not me. So I'm going to stay on track. I did that as well last year. The year before, I think I also stayed on track. Yeah. And I think that's when I made that pork belly. I made that for breakfast on Thanksgiving. That was really nice. That was my first time making pork belly. Anyway, so I'm going to stay on track. And as far as what I'm going to have, I've never particularly liked turkey. I always thought it was dry. When I was growing up, my grandmother always made two meats, and so I got to choose one. And so I always chose ham. So there was always turkey and ham. But I'm not going to have either one of those. I think that I will probably splurge and get a ribeye and maybe some scallops, or lobster tail, something special, but still carnivore. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Now, the bigger question is, what am I going to do traveling, when I am at someone else's home? I asked my dad yesterday if he had an air fryer, and he said no. All he has is a microwave and a toaster oven. So, he's a vegetarian, has been forever. I don't know if meat's ever been cooked in the kitchen. I'm sure, I don't know. I'm sure he doesn't like that I'm sharing this, but he broke his teeth, his dentures, early on in quarantine, and couldn't get them fixed for a long time, and then still, finally is able to, but just hasn't gone yet. So he has been blending his food. So, yeah. So there's like no cooking, hardly any cooking going on at his house. And he's got like a totally different food regimen than me. So I think that, I'm actually not really sure what to do. I love how easy and simple carnivore is, but the reality is it is greasy. It does splatter. It does make a mess. And that is a factor. And, of course I will clean up, but, to a certain extent, like if you're cooking on the stovetop and like grease is splattering, I mean, it's kind of going to get everywhere. I'll do my best to clean it up, but I don't know. I feel a little bit like, maybe I don't want to cook that way. So I would love to hear from you guys what your suggestions are. I remember in the past, a long time ago, like back in the 90s, I moved a lot and I would stay different places. And I had a small George Foreman grill, which I took with me everywhere because it was perfect size. It cooked everything, and it did such a great job of cooking everything that it was, it was just super easy. And so I would take that with me places. And I'm thinking, I wonder if I should take something like that with me, bring my air fryer. I am going to be driving, so it's not, impossible to do something a little bit, a little complicated. So, I'd like to hear from you guys. And if I just cook on the stovetop and like make burgers, I do have one of those mesh screens that you can put on top of the, pan. I never like to use it because I feel like it ends up making the food steam rather than fry, but it would keep, it would keep the grease from splattering everywhere. So, so I don't know. I'll be in Michigan, and I don't know. Hopefully, meat is cheaper there. Maybe I can splurge and have steaks every day. That would be awesome, since I never have steak. It's just too expensive. But yeah, I'll kind of I'll have to see. I'll be really really excited though if I can try some different stuff. So anyway, those are my thoughts about what I'm going to do for Thanksgiving. I definitely will, record when I get there, and you can see what, what I end up doing. But yeah, those are some of my initial thoughts. I would love to hear your suggestions, and definitely check out the info on my December 1st challenge. I do want to run another challenge again for 3 weeks leading up to the holidays again. And I just really want to give you an opportunity to stay solidly on track before there are, these food temptations. And that will help you to go into the holidays more, just on stronger footing, just not letting runaway eating, run rampant. So anyway, check out the link below and sign up for the challenge. I would love to have you, and it's open to all. All right, see you in the next video.